Hello everybody, Extreme Meteorologist Larping here. We are currently located on top of the radar in Hibbing, and if you look over here you can see a massive tornado has recently just went through the whole town. I have gone in personally to the main city near the water tower, and things aren't looking so great. Now, there is supposed to be an extreme weather risk for this area, and the National Weather Service for this state has put out that there should be a good chance of violent wedge tornadoes. Now, the one that did recently just rip through this town was about maybe a mile wide with wind speeds of EF4 strength. Now, that's not a word you want to throw out often. But if you look behind me here, it seems we already have another tornado forming. You can see it right over there with a tail cloud, and there you have it. The barrel is coming, and it looks like it might turn into a cone. Now, you know me, we're gonna go intercept this bad boy in the Larpinator 3, and today, I promise, I will actually shoot a rocket probe. Now, let's go do it. Now, the thermodynamics for today are something unordinary. Now, there's supposed to be of up to, I believe, 5,000 jigs per kilogram, which is the CAPE, otherwise known as the available energy within the air. Now, when you take all those things together and you put them with some violent tornadoes, it's almost extremely similar to El Reno. Yes, the giant one in 2013. Now, oh, looks like I hit some debris there. But this is what's most known for, is we are nearing some extreme meteorology risks for the areas near Prior Lake, and I want to say it could potentially go up into Hazleton area. Now, well, in all, I actually think I should turn around. I'm not certain, but I want to see it here. If we pull over here, let me get out, take a view of that. If we look right over there, you can see that it's getting into a bit of a wedge shape. That might be a... I wonder if we have a chance for any multi-vortex tornadoes today. Because that would not be good, let me tell you. No. That would not be good at all. So what I think I'm going to do is... let's pull up the radar here on my computer. If I can just get in the car. Let's pull up the radar here. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay, so it looks like there is 2 rotations. Now, if we look at the map here, I think we want to go up. If we can get right by this 4-way, we go on this road, we should be able to get it. Now, if not, then we go up here on the dirt road. Alright, let's try to get to Prior Lake as fast as possible now. Oh, look at that, you can see the other one right there. This reminds me of the Pilger EF4 twins. Those had extremely... oh, and there's another cloud formation here, too. See, guys, this is supposed to be an extreme meteorology ready day. So if you are not a storm chaser, please get inside as fast as possible. I do believe I'm starting to see rotation right here. And if we look over, this one, it looks like a rope almost. Which is, it's probably a satellite tornado for this one. Because you can see that monster wedge over there. Looks like we also might be doing some night chasing today. That's something you don't see often from me. Gotta dodge all these trees. Look at this damage all around me. This was from the previous tornado that had ripped through the city. Look at that gray tint come in. It's really starting to saturate the place in a darker atmosphere. And look at that dust cloud. You can see that dust cloud over there. Oh, and look at... you hear that thunder? There is an extreme lightning. Yep, look at that sideways lightning over there. You hear that? Let's listen to the radar here. Or the warning, I should say, not the radar. Silly me.
The National Weather Service in Hazleton has issued a tornado warning for Beltrami County in north-central Minnesota.
Makes sense. Look at that multi-vortex right there. You see that? This is definitely a bigger satellite tornado compared to that wedge one over there. Yeah, see, look, it's about to touch down. You ready? And it's touched down. It's hit ground. Look at that, power flashes, power flashes. Look at those huge ones. Look at that. We have a giant tornado back here with a little satellite cone in the front. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, the radar. Let's pull up the velocity. Look at the velocity charts. This is insane. We have an EF5. I want to say Pillager 4 twins. If you remember those tornadoes from a while ago, it's like we're experiencing it all over again. I'm gonna cut in this road, see if we can get on the back one, not the front one, in case we need to move. I think I'm gonna try to hit the wedge tornado that's further down. But you can see both of them are changing they're both changing wind speed, which means they haven't developed as quite as much as I thought they had. And look at that, this one is rapidly intensifying and hitting these people on the road here. This one's not as intense. You can see the difference between the velocity. Yeah, this one's back to... Okay, we have a pink TVS, guys. Look! Oh, look at that monster. Even the radio's coming in static because of this tornado. We're really getting cut off here. Oh, look at that. That is an extreme rain-wrapped tornado, my friends. Okay, so... according to trajectory, if it hit here and started here, then it will continue moving up and hit right about there. So I need to move a little closer, right about here, where that car is. We're gonna cut roads here. All right, you can really hear the roar now. If we look here, I think we might want to move back a bit further. You can see this one's actually, so this one's going almost straight up, but it's still on a curve. This tornado is completely going towards Hazleton. So you can see the tornado warning here. Now, this is our main radar right here, so if it does continue to go in its path, it might hit the radar. That is definitely not something a storm chaser would like to see, you know? Alright, we've got to move up quickly so we can intercept this bad boy and get a rocket probe finally. Alright, we're gonna deploy. Get in the rocket probe. Alright, let's change the rotation. Get it? Ready? Rocket! Alright, let's get readings on this. Oh, wow, look at that wind speed! Okay, here comes the tornado. Let's launch the second rocket. Second rocket has been activated. See, look at that thing. It's moving around. What about this one? Okay, that one's out of the tornado. Might be on the outer winds. We are in the core. Oh, here come the heavier winds. And we are out of it. We have just intercepted this tornado. That is insane. I don't think it's safe to get out now, but it should be fine. Look at that. It is really widening up out there. I don't know if the Larpinator was really made for this. I believe that I hope the Larpinator can survive at least winds up to 200 to 10 to 2. Look at that. Look at that. That's a multi-vortex. Look at that. That is huge compared to this tornado. Look at that multi-vortex on the side right there. You can see it because it has its own dust cloud. Wow. That is insane. Look at the debris on the side of the road here. That's insane. You can see it all around. It's ripping up the trees. We're going to take this turn here. Hopefully be able to intercept it again. See if anything has changed about the wind speeds. See see if I can get an actual probe down for some money instead of a rocket probe, because I do have TwistX's old probe. They lent me some after Larpex, after their 3 people died in El Reno. Unfortunately, it was a truly sad passing. Look at that, we're already picking up 80 mile per hour wind speeds on the side here. Alright, we're gonna deploy and get this right here. Look at the wind speeds. Alright, we're going in. Yep, we are inside the tornado. The wind speeds have clearly died down a bit, but you can still see. So yeah, this one has become a rotation. It just barely missed the radar. Thank goodness. Oh, and it looks like, to me, there is another tornado down here in Hibbing. Wow. But look at this one. This one is still intensifying. You can see on the velocity charts, it's getting to the darker pixels. Oh, wow. You know, as just through my years and grinding of storm chasing, this is not something you see all that often. Look at that big boy. That is a humongous cone. That might even be a wedge, if you ask me. And look at that. It still has this dust cloud following it. I think that's a multi-vortex, but I don't want to get so ahead of myself. But you can see it kind of shortening down into a cone shape. Look at that. Look at that. The sides going in. I hope this barn's going to be safe. Yeah. We definitely want agriculture to live up to its name. It is our main economic source. Oh, look at that lightning. Oh my gosh. Do you see that right there? Holy schmoly. Yeah, look at this. It's going to start going up. So I think we're going to park right here and watch this guy. See how it's shrinking inwards? Yeah, it's definitely going in. Wow. Okay. I think that was a pretty good chase of the day. But look, okay, really quickly, stop. Look at the hail. I want to say golf ball size, maybe baseballs. Lots of baseball hail. Okay, I've been seeing that a lot. But, you know what I could really go for? I could really go for a bean burrito. That's the end of the chase. I'll see y'all later.